Morning guys, welcome to 3D Leisure at Home this morning on a Saturday morning. I'm Gail Harkness and I work for Power Club in Glasgow. It's going to be 45 minutes today and thank you for joining me. We're just going to work through core exercises. Pilates is some of the exercises can be quite tasking, but all of the exercises can be made easier. So if you haven't been on before, just take the level down a bit, just make the exercise, just modify it. I'll be giving you different options throughout. So it suits everybody. I am really tired today, guys. I've been really busy, so this will be good to wake up this body of mine, and it's excellent to stretch out, especially if you're feeling tired sometimes. Just energize the body in a nice controlled manner. So this works mainly on your core. We also strengthen the back. We work on lengthening the muscles, mobility exercises for the spine. So all round top to toe exercise, but very sort of slow and controlled, balancing. So really quite relaxing as well, relaxing music. So hopefully you're going to join me today. Stay with it, and if you do want to put any comments, that would be appreciated. Nice to know we've got somebody else there. A drink of water, just keep that at hand, and just space. You don't need any equipment, just your own body, a little bit of space to move around, and then we'll get started. So hopefully, as I said, it's nice with you today. You can enjoy the weekend and just work out together. So here we go. And I now appreciate how hard painters and decorators work. Painting ceilings is so tiring on the neck and the back. I've been painting my daughter's flat for days now, and really hard work, guys. Good exercise. So this will be good to stretch out today. I'm going to do a little bit of standing warm up, and then we'll go into floor exercises. So I need to wake up this brain of mine this morning. So if you're ready, we'll just stand up, stand nice and tall. So we always want to sink the shoulders down, to take the shoulders down, push them down away from the ears, and we want to be hips just tilting slightly forward. Stomach muscles, draw them in, and just tighten up the glutes a tiny bit here. So we're standing nice and tall, lifting the crown of the head up, and let the hands relax to the side. We want to be breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the mouth. So we want to be lifting one arm, breathing in, stretch up to ceiling, and breathe out and bring the arm down. Breathe in, lift the arm up, and breathe out, take it down. Take two arms up, really lengthen the spine, lifting up, put the tummy in, and breathe out, bring the hands down. And again, breathe in, come up onto toes if you can, and breathe out. Try and control coming down slow with the feet. So breathing in, lifting the crown of the head up, so we're lengthening the spine, and breathing out. One more time, breathing in, and breathing out. And then we want to be turning side, front to front, and lift one leg up to the front. So we're going to be breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and out. In and out. So in through the nose, out through the mouth. Try and keep the hips level. And change sides. So breathe in, breathe out. In and out. And want to take the leg as high as you are comfortable with. And then we're going to lift the knee on, take a deep breath in, and then we're going to breathe out and in. Breathe out and in. Out and in. Change sides. Breathe out and in. Try and tighten up the tummy muscles as you lift this knee. And relax. Taking the knee out to the side, so we're just going to be lifting, taking a deep breath in and breathe out. Lift the leg, keep your hips forward, take the leg back down. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Try and push the knee back, tighten up the glutes. Breathe out and in. And one more time, keep the hips front facing and change it. So we try and open up the hip. Take a deep breath in, breathe out and in. Out, really get the tension onto the glute. So you're tensing your bottom, your butt cheek, pushing the knee out as you lift and back in. Okay, so we're going to just take the hands up, and we want to just, as we bring the knee up, and really tighten the tummy muscles. So really draw in the tummy as you breathe out and draw the knee up. Tilt forward to get the crunch. So breathe out and in. Out and in. Really, really draw the abdominals in. So you want to really, really tighten up the tummy. Change sides. Out and in. Out and in. Really, really work hard to draw in that stomach muscle or muscles. And then we're going to take a straight leg. So again, get that crunch. Breathe out and in. Really, really squeeze, guys. Wake up these stomach muscles. Really, really change and clench. Tighten up as you lift. Squeeze. So there's a small tilt. And to the side. Bring the knee up to the side and just draw down. So breathe out and in. Out and in. Hi guys, thanks for joining me. Changing. Really, really work the obliques. Dig down. Control. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then we want to change back and a straight leg. So make sure that you're tipping down, working into the obliques, and breathe out and in. Change. Only take as high. You can't come very high. Just do a little lift. If you can go higher, go higher. Still breathing out as you lift. And rest. Just going to lengthen out, reaching out to the side, feet hip width apart. So we want to breathe in as we stretch out. Take a deep breath in and stretch. And breathe out and come back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. change sides. Really, really lengthen here to stretch out. So we're breathing in and breathing out. And in and out. And reach up above the head, reach up to ceiling. So breathe in, reach all the way up to the ceiling. And breathe out, reach over. And change it. Breathe in and out. Change sides. Breathe in, really lengthen. Breathe out. Keep the tummy muscles in. And breathe in and breathe out. Exhale. So you're going to just pretend we're sitting into a chair, pushing your bottom back as you bend the knees and extend the arms forward as we sit. So we're just going to take a deep breath in and an out breath, and in breath back up, and out breath, and in. Really lengthen the arms and reach. Keep that spine to lengthen. Last one. And back up. And now we're going to just roll down. So dropping the head down first, dropping the chin down, and then we reach down onto the floor. So we're going to reach down on our out breath. So we're going to take a deep breath in through the nose, and on out breath, drop the chin down, start to reach, curl all the way down to where you can reach. If it's here, just stop there, and if not, keep going, and just hang. Take a big deep breath in through the nose, and an out breath, come back up, arch and back, pulling the stomach in, and we just roll back up, and we repeat that. Take a deep breath in, and breathe out. Breathe naturally as you hang, and then take a deep breath in, and out breath, roll back up. And then we're just going to do shoulder rolls, so just lift and push back. Breathe in and breathe out. Really squeeze the shoulders back and down. So lift up towards the ears and squeeze them back. And then the opposite, so come back and squeeze forward. So breathing in and breathing out. In and out. And then we're just going to take the arms out and in. So we're just going to take a deep breath in and breathe out. Bring it to the front. Squeeze the shoulder blades back and draw forward. So if you think of drawing in through water, so you're tensing, drawing in, pushing back and forward. Well done. So I'm just going to have a little breathe. Hi Jade. Hi Alicia. Oh, thanks for coming on. Thanks for joining me. Hopefully you're able to do these with me today. And as I said, it's lovely to have somebody on, lovely to know you're there. I really, really appreciate you coming on. So we're just going to be taking it down now onto the floor. So we're going to just roll down and walk it out into our plank. So if you're ready, guys, take a deep breath in through the nose and breathe out, reach down, and then walk your hands forward into the plank. So when you're in your plank position, guys, the tummy is up and the bottom is down. Spread the fingertips, push up through the shoulders, really get the stomach muscle to pull up. And if it's too difficult, you bring it down onto the knees and just still draw up the core. Keep the core tight. And if you're in your plank position, if you have sore wrists, then you might want to come down onto the elbows, so you can just come down and stay in an elbow plank. But if not, you'll be staying in a full plank. And then you're going to lift one leg on out breath. So take a deep breath in and breathe out. And breathe in. And again, if this is too difficult, bring the knees down and breathe out and in. Out and in. Really tense that tummy. Think of the belly button on string. You're drawing up to the ceiling. So you're constantly working against gravity, pulling the stomach up tight. And we'll have a little rest. Knees down, step back, with the arms here to the front, head to the floor, and enjoy this little rest. Let the back stretch. And then I'm going to come back up. I'm going to take that into an arm lift. So an arm lift is more difficult, and if you want to stay with the legs, stay with the legs, and if you don't want to do either, just stay in a plank, either a full plank or an arm. Elbows down if you want, your choice. So we're coming back, standing back into your plank, guys. And when you lift the arm, you don't want to be lifting the shoulder. So the arm, you might want to spread the feet a bit wide for balance. And then when you lift, you breathe out, back on in breath, breathe out and in. So if you notice here, I'm trying to keep my shoulders level. It's quite hard. If you can't lift high, you can just do a little lift. And if you can't do that, you can just do a little elbow lift. A little renegade row. And if it's too difficult, knees down and keep it working. Hope you're pulling in tight. Guys, working hard. And knees down and sit back. Okay, we're going to come on to the knees. And we're going to lean back. You remember this one, Alicia? Long time since we've been in the gym, a Scottish Power. Okay, so we are leaning back. When we lean back, we tighten up. So the knees are rounded, the feet are relaxed. Hands are forward. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And breathe out and sink back. Breathe in and come back up. Breathe out, push the hips out, draw the stomach in. Out breath is when we go back. So you really want to start feeling this in the quads, front of the legs. And we're really pushing out, but drawing in the stomach. So you're trying to keep the stomach flat. And then next one, stay back. Push out the hips, so not arching the back. I'm just pushing out the hips, but concentrating on drawing in my stomach. Really squeeze it. You should feel a little burning, tingling in the legs. And come back up. And we'll repeat that. Take a deep breath in, and on out breath, take it back, push out. Hopefully those legs are working hard. Tummy in, hips out, push to the front, and up. So we're just going to stretch out the front of the leg. So we're just going to slide back the leg. The other leg is bent. Push down the hip downwards towards the floor. onto the hip flexor first. And if you can't grab your foot, then if you have a belt or anything that you can loop around your foot, if not, get that for the next time. So we take a deep breath in, and on out breath, we draw the heel in towards the bottom. Now if you can only go so far, then stick with that. It's not a competition, it's your workout, but you're trying to lengthen the front of the leg into the hip. So really, really push down with the hip, draw the heel in, breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. So you're trying to draw in more on your out breath. Breathe in, hold the stretch, and breathe out, bring it down. And a satchel stretch for the front of the legs. Now we're going to change sides, allow that leg to go back, slide back onto the other side. Get the push down first, and then bend the leg, and on out breath we draw this leg in. Now if you have really good balance and you want to lose the supporting arm, then you can bring the two behind and just draw in with the two hands. If that's too difficult, stay grounded with that hand for balance. And as I said, if you can only get so far, if you're really, really flexible, you might want to be bringing round the elbow and just drawing this foot down to the side, but your choice. So just work on it, breathing out as I said, drawing in, and breathing in, holding. And relax. So we're just going to come up onto a side position here, leg extending out to the side. So a nice straight leg, nice long fingertips stretching out. And we're going to drop down the fingers to the floor. So we're reaching up to the ceiling and down to the floor. So really get the stretch on, down to the side, push the hip up and just hold. Breathe through it, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then we're going to just lift off the floor. So we're going to be breathing out on the up. Taking a deep breath in, breathe out, breathe in. So really think about lengthening. Breathe in, breathe out, push up. Breathe in, down. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And in. And then we're going to just try and lift this leg. So arm will come down, breathe out and in, out and in, stretch, out and in, out and in. Really lengthen. And bring that down onto the elbow. So we're going to come down into an elbow plank. Side plank. Elbow down underneath the shoulder. So always directly down. So legs. First option will be the knee on the floor. And we're doing the same. Second one is the foot behind the other one here, so you're lifting, and hardest of all, the foot is on top of the other one, and if you lose your balance you might want to bring your hand down. So we are breathing out and in, out and in. Really lengthen on this stretch. Breathe out and in. Really work it, guys. Pull in the stomach. Keep the two hips facing front. So lifting. And as I said, if it's too difficult, take that bottom knee onto the floor. Last one. And rest. Yay! So that makes us a little bit warmer, hopefully. So now we're going to have a straight bottom leg, back leg tucked behind, flat grounded foot. And I'm on my elbow. I'm trying to lift this time the two hips towards the ceiling. So it's almost like a little mini back bend, whereas the two shoulders are pushing back together. We're breathing in as we reach up. So the aim is, don't touch the floor with the hip when you come back down. And we're ready, guys. So take a deep breath in and lift, arch the back. And breathe out, don't hit the floor. Breathe in. As we do it opposite way, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now you might want to make that harder and take it to full arm. Your choice. So we're breathing in and breathing out. Breathe in and out. Really push in the stomach up, the hips up towards the ceiling. Keep it going. Push. Really work it. So good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Onto the elbow if it's too hard. Or don't lift as high. And rest. Well done. How are we doing, guys? Have a little rest. I'm going to go on to the other side. Hi, Kellyanne. Hi, Jill. Lovely to have you on. So hopefully you're joining. We're on to the other side on our side plank. Our Scottish power workers on today. Saturday, no excuses, no work. Okay, guys, back on to the other side. So we are into our straight leg first. Okay, leg out, arms out, lengthen, feel this stretch, breathe in through the nose, lengthen the fingers as you breathe out, lengthen the leg, tighten up the glute, tummy in, and slowly bring it down to the floor and reach up so that you feel the stretch at the waist. When you think about lifting up on out breath, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, left, in through the nose, out through the mouth, left. And we're going to be lifting off that floor. So take a deep breath in, breathe out, stretch up, breathe in, come back. Just a very small movement, breathe out. So you're working into the waist, reaching. So the fingers are reaching to ceiling and to floor as you lift. So we breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and in. Breathe out, and in. Stay down, take the arm over, and we lift, breathe out, in, into the stretch, breathe out, in, out, in, keep this going, we lift the leg, squeeze the glute, stretch over the head, so you're lengthening the body, breathe in, out, and in, last one, and then we come down onto the elbow. So I've lost my music, I'll just get that back on. So this is your time to have a little breather or have a drink, or drink whenever feel thirsty. So we always want to keep hydrated. Onto the elbow and run through the options again. So we're either on the knee and we lift the foot on the top, leg on the top can go behind and you lift, or feet on top, which is the hardest, hip up, hips level, facing forward, one on top of the other. And then we breathe out, stretch, breathe out and in. And if you feel really energetic this morning, I'm having a tired day, then you can come on to full arm. Really stretch. Try not to drop this hip down. So if it gets to that point you're dropping, just take it down onto the knee. Or if you're on the knee from the beginning, that is fine. 2 more, guys. Work within your means, don't over. You don't want to strain. You start to feel you're losing a bit of technique, the hips dropping down. Always modify it, keep it good. Better to do a proper, well sort of controlled exercise than start to kind of really lose the technique and injure yourself. So now we're coming into the straight leg out. The bent leg is behind. And you might really feel this in the shoulder. The shoulder works hard to support your body. So we are breathing in, guys. This is reaching up. Try and tilt the 2 hips up to the ceiling. Are you ready? So we breathe in. And don't rest onto the floor. Breathe in. If you're finding it too difficult, then have that rest. So it's your workout. Enjoy it. So we are breathing in, guys. Breathe in. Breathe out. And as I said, you can take that level up. So you really want to be, it's like a little arching off the back. So we are pushing up, turning the hips up to the ceiling. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Really push. Push. 1 more. Up and rest. So you might feel that in your elbows. You can have a little shake around, shake the hands. And then we're going to work into our triceps a little bit because we're going to come from your elbow plank into the full plank. And if you haven't got the strength to push up and keep going, then stay down on elbows or stay up on full arm. If it's too difficult, then the option is always to bring your knees down to the floor, and that will make it easier. So if you haven't done it before, then you can do from the knees, grounded. We are going to do from the elbows onto the hands. So we're down on elbows, back, bottom down, that lovely plank. And out breath, which is the out through the mouth, we are pushing up. So take a deep breath into the nose. And on out breath, push up. And then in breath, come down. And out breath. So you might change the up push, so pushing up from right, and then pushing up from left. So that you're changing the sides, that you're coming down. Now this can be from knees, and it can also be from your toes. So your choice. Try and keep the breath, out breath, pushing up, and in breath, coming down. When you come down also, keep this going. When you're coming down, try not to wobble the hips. So you're trying to control the up pull of the tummy. So when you're coming down, you're not rocking too much from the hip. Have a little rest, sit back, and we do that again. Let the back stretch. Okay, you're going to repeat that. So you're coming back onto elbows, that bottom nice and flat, so you resemble a plank. And take a deep breath in through the nose, and breathe out, push up, breathe in. You might want to just widen the feet apart from each other if you want better balance. So you're nice and controlled, breathing out and in, control it, out. If it's too difficult, just stay down in the elbows or knees, whichever, push, push, and rest. Sit back. And we're going to come on to our sit bones. I can't believe how quick the time is going. So we're going to do a little bit of tummy work. So we're going to be sitting down. We'll roll down and up first, so we kind of getting a little bit of mobility work down to the spine. So we'll do a half a roll. Hands are forward. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Out breath, arch the back, come only down to halfway. And in breath, stretch up to ceiling. Out breath. In breath. So really squeeze those tummy muscles in. Lengthen right up. So push these arms up and back. Breathe out. And in. And now we're going to go all the way down to the floor. Arch the back. Breathe out. This is your roll. Each vertebrae hitting the mat. And in breath, curl it up. Stretch up. Breathe out. And in. And we can lengthen the legs. If you want to make it harder, get that roll on. Breathe out. Stretch above. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Now this time reach forward. Breathe out. Lengthen the back. Breathe in. Stretch up. Breathe out. Breathe in. So really scoop the chest up as we push forward. So we're lengthening into the hamstrings and the lower back. So you're lengthening, reaching up. And tummy up, tummy in tight. Get that scoop. And bring it back. Lie back down. So we're going to have our legs bent, lying back down. And then we're just going to do feet wider apart. And we're just going to do a little twist. So we're going to breathe out, bring the leg up, breathe in down, breathe out and in, out and in, out and in. You can make that harder. Breathe out and in, out and in, and we can speed that up. Breathe out and in, out and in, out and in. These legs can be high, they can be low. Harder if you're pushing out, skimming just off the floor, and twist, twist, twist. Really push the chest over. Keep it going. Doing good. And hug. And we're going to try and take the legs in the air high legs, and in here, one leg down, back up, breathe out and in. If it's too difficult, you can just tap. You can take it, breathe out and in, breathe out and in, out and in. You can have your hands underneath your lower back if you want to protect the back. If your hands are up, make sure the small of the back is pushing down into the floor. There's no space. And we're going to speed out, up, out and in, out and in, out and in. Watch the change. Taking into stretch. With out and in, out and in, out, in. Let the hamstrings to lengthen. Out, in, out. You can do a little double. Out and in, out and in, out, in, or singles, out, in, feels so good. Woo. Keep it going, and legs up. If you can, taking the legs down, back up, down, and up. If it's too difficult, one leg at a time, or the bent leg. Your choice. You're keeping this going. Breathe out and in, out and in. Really work. Grab the knees. Put yourself up, and aiming to lift the legs up. Now if you have to have your hands back, then that's fine. You can do that if you want to modify. If not, we are lifting legs up, holding, reach up. Hello, hello Ollie, we have a visitor. Legs up. Stretch. Okay, we're going to try and go heels and hips, heels, hips, heels, hips. If it's too difficult, just legs out and in, or you can do one at a time. With resting the feet on the floor if you want, pulling the tummy in. So, hips, heels, hips, heels. Woo! Feeling it. Push. Keep it going. Keep it going. 2 more. And rest. Okay. So, a little bit of fun. It is time to finish. So we're just going to take it, if you can. We're trying to grab our feet and take it into a little stretch. Point the toes. And if you can't do that, just have the legs up, try and hold, you can hold underneath, and just try and get your balance, and then just practice straight legs, legs out, legs in, legs out and in. You can hold lower, or you can hold the toes, and you can do the same. Breathe out, now keep this chest up. How you doing? You're rolling about. Keep practicing. Woo! Nice. And job done for today. Bend the legs. Give a little hug. Roll back and forth. And stay. Roll the hips. Knees, I should say. side to side, and hold one knee in. Extend the other leg out. Opposite hand on the knee, other arm onto the floor, and breathe out. Draw this knee down. Now you can use this hand to pull this knee towards the floor. Try and look away from your knee. On out breath through the mouth, we are drawing the knee down. In breath, we are relaxing, holding the stretch. My toe is tucked behind my knee on the upper leg. So if it's too difficult, you can slide the foot down, sort of more towards the calf area. And back up. Opposite side, drawing in, get the glute to stretch. Out breath, we draw in. And then I'm tucking this toe behind. My arm comes out, and then I'm drawing this knee down towards the floor. If you can't reach the floor, don't worry, try and keep the shoulder flat, so I'm not kind of lifting up my shoulder. You're breathing out and looking away from the knee, and I'm using this hand to draw this knee down. So if you're on the floor, you're doing really well. I seem to be stiffer on one side today than the other. You sometimes get that, depends on what you've been doing. So that should mean I need to work harder on this side and get that balance back. And back up. And we've already stretched the hamstrings on our double legs when we were doing our split legs. So we're just lifting here, bringing it back up. And we're just going to bring one foot in and the other leg bent. And then we want to take this arm behind, bring this arm up, bring your body over, tuck the arm on this outside of the knee, and then twist. So you're pushing away from the knee, and we're trying to look back. So we're trying to twist, get the waist and the back to stretch. Lovely. Back, change it. Bring this leg in and this leg back. Arm back behind. This arm, bring it so you can bring the twist on. And then on out breath, push the knee back. Try and push to look backwards. On out breath, twist. In breath, hold. Out breath, twist. And relax. Cross the legs. Relax where you can sit comfortably. If you want a cushion underneath your bottom, you can do that. Breathe out, push. Breathe in. Drop the head down, really lengthen. And we want to be stretching out the chest in front of the shoulders. We take the arms behind, clench the hands, sink the shoulders down. Breathe out and lift. Breathe in, hold. Breathe out and lift. Bring the arm across the body. Give a little stretch. And change it. So take a deep breath in, breathe out, draw back. And then we're just going to stretch. You know, I've overrun my time. Kept you back 4 minutes. Change it. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. I feel so much better. Feel awake. Hopefully you do too. Drop the fingers down to the front, and if you are on computers, it's good to stretch out both ways. So we're just gently pushing down and then change the other side. So we're just using a little bit of pressure here just to kind of drop the fingers down. Got Ollie walking in the background. And drop your head, one side on out breath, in breath up, out breath drop. We'll just take that into hand down, push his hand into the floor and breathing out. If you don't want to use pressure to bring his head over, then you can just stay with the head down. And then the other side, push the hand down, because this gives a little bit of lengthening from the neck down to the shoulder. And then on out breath, we're just drawing the head over so you get a bigger stretch. And it's a nice one to finish off with. Hopefully you enjoyed that. The new timetable starts as from Monday, guys. So Fitness Pilates will be on a Friday at 12 with me, and Fat Burn Extreme will be 7:30 on a Thursday morning. So if you are up for that, I will see you then. And Laura, hi, hope you enjoyed it. Joanne, oh, thanks so much, guys, for your comments. I really do appreciate it. I always think, oh, there's nobody on, no one here on my own. My dog is losing his patience with me there because he's wanting out. But thanks so much, guys. Really, really appreciate your comments. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you managed it. And as I said, don't overstretch, or if you feel that you're tiring and your technique is going, then rest. You know, it's your own workout. It's your, we all want to enjoy and feel good after it. So it's the weekend, and hopefully you're going to have a brilliant weekend and really enjoy that. And thanks again for joining me. Take care, stay well, and enjoy